What's up, everybody? It's J Mac, and welcome back to Bigfoot Input. I wanted to whip out another quick episode here with some newer pictures that just came out very recently. So, thanks for everybody showing up to the live the other night. It was a fun time. We're going to do it once a month, I believe. I'm going to try to do that on the third Friday of every month. But I'll announce the date ahead of time as to not, try to confuse everybody. But anyway, there was a technical difficulty in the live cut off short. I apologize for that, but then I just went to bed. So we'll get another one done next month, though. It gives us time to accumulate all these great pictures. So let's jump right in and see what there is to see. Okay. Right off the bat, I'm just gonna say AI, stop doing this. See how fuzzy this fur is. AI has a hard time blending and like making hair look real, and it's just I don't want to be the it's too clear to be real guy, but it is pretty a clear shot. So looks like it's purposely blurry. So gonna say AI on that for sure. Bigfoot World, you're gonna hear that term a lot during this video. They are consistently cranking out cool photos. Kathy Westerman and her team. We're obviously looking at this guy here right off the bat. Eye, nostril, and very clear mouth. He's hidden within this sort of bush structure here. It looks like you got some cactus there, various leaves. He's hidden pretty well. So he's kind of like the star of the show, but I like to dig in a little deeper and look at what else there is to see. And sometimes we say like, oh well, it might be pareidolia, and then other times it might be something interesting. So right here, because again, there's certain things that are sticking out and certain things that are blurry, but I don't know, I might be stretching here, but I'm looking at this structure here and I'm thinking mom, maybe juvenile right here. And then, of course, that's Dad down there. I believe he's the big boy. Also, I wouldn't rule out this as a possibility of a thing. Eye, nose, mouth. Just a possibility. And then, of course, let's see. We got, where's that other guy? He's up here somewhere. This guy here. Looking at possibly eye, nose, mouth. Dark hair with a hairline right here. And then it looks like the hair comes down over the forehead right there. There's a possibility there. Yeah, I see this guy too, but I like I said, I hate to get too deep in the weeds. This could very well be some pareidolia here, but it is interesting. Just eye, nose, mouth. Not sure about that one, but the other ones, like I said, obviously I think this one's terribly impressive right here. But sometimes we can get a little deeper in the weeds, and you never know what you might find. So, like this guy. I just saw him on my way out. Right there. Eye, nostril, mouth. I like to see a nostril. There might be a little brother right there too. I like to see nostrils because to me, nostrils rule out pareidolia. With this guy, I can accept that that's pareidolia, possibly. But when you start seeing nostrils, then it means that your brain's not necessarily just throwing this thing together, So very cool picture, Kathy. I feel like it's one of those pictures that we'll probably look at years from now, and we'll probably keep pulling new things out of it. But as for now, I think we're gonna move on. Right here. Anyway, let me move on. Another one, Bigfoot World. So I thought it was interesting. Kathy kind of just sort of marked that this guy, this is his head right here. You got an eye there, nose, mouth, and kind of see a little bit of the other eye. Like he's looking kind of this way. And I was like, well, that's a cool picture. But then, again, if you start digging deeper, what's up right here? Something possibly going on there. It's hard for me to make it out exactly, but what I do see is two nostrils right here. Eye, nostril, mouth. I think this is a face equipped with nostrils. So yeah, we'll let that one go at that. But I think we're talking about two creatures, not one. Oh, skip there, here. Okay. Scott Loomis, Monsters from Maine, sent me this picture a while back. Thank you, Scott. Gonna get it in here now. I see 2.5, possibly 3 creatures in this photo. First of all, I got to start over here and just sort of question what is going on here. It looks like an old man with a white beard of some kind. Nostril, eye, cone-shaped head. Not sure about this dude as far as its validity. But I'll tell you what sticks out to me. There's also sort of a weird effect going on here. It almost looks like a half a face on this tree. But this guy, to me, even though the picture is distorted for whatever reason, possibly infrasound, not exactly sure why it's distorted, but again, cone-shaped head right here, perfect. Small ear, cranial ridge, eye, nose, mouth. This is Bigfoot. It's a face of a Bigfoot. Now, what is this? This I don't know. This confuses me a little bit. It almost looks like some sort of fish face. It's got weird eye structures, but it does have a forehead with a hairline and sort of a mouth here. I'm not really sure what's up there. I could be misinterpreting that. It might be something else. Almost like some sort of, I don't know, some sort of watershed or something. I'm not really, like, this looks like a faucet to me. I'm not really sure. Maybe Scott can illuminate, but this, I think, this is the real deal. This is the star of the show right here, this guy. Another one, Monsters from Maine. Scott Loomis caught this guy, in the dark. Possible ear structures here, 2 of them. Got a sort of a snouty face. Possible dog man? Maybe. I don't know. Sasquatch reanimated. So what I see in this picture, obviously you got the tree, right? And this guy is peeking out from behind the tree. When I say this guy, eye, nostril, mouth. Messy guy. I don't know where Sasquatch reanimated is from, honestly. But if he's like Ohio, this could be indicative sort of grassman type stuff. I'll try to find out that information. He said something about seeing the fingers on the tree. I particularly don't see that, but this is it's all up to interpretation. So, but yeah, that's the guy right there. That's to me, yeah, that's like a grass man, which is sort of similar to Sasquatch and Bigfoot. So, also Sasquatch reanimated here. Got this guy, big face in the bush, and I'm gonna leave it there because there's a couple little different things that could be going on here, but I like this picture and I don't want to like sort of weigh it down with the other stuff that's going on, because like, come on, eye, nose, mouth, chubby face, hair, something's going on right here, but I think this guy is possibly the star of the show here. So very cool picture. This is another Sasquatch reanimated. I don't know. He gets some wild shots of these creatures, and I'm not even entirely sure that they're all Sasquatch, frankly, but something's going on here, though. It looks like it's kind of wading through something. Maybe like this is an arm coming down. Face, arm, and it's wading through, I don't know, water or something maybe. It's very, very interesting picture. I think I reached the end of that, but let me go back over here I got maybe a couple more for you here. This is Joyce Diaz Bama, and I didn't realize that at first that I have spoken to her before. We've actually highlighted a couple of her photos through Sasquatch Omega, I believe. Anyway, so she posted this picture. She says that she doesn't post many pictures anymore because they all get kind of shredded and just, people call it pareidolia, and it's nothing, right? So she doesn't post much. I think that JG18 is maybe the categorization for the picture, maybe 2018. She says that she has a YouTube that has a video of all of her pictures, that if I want to showcase them, I just need to ask her first, and then she'll go with that. But this one, she did give permission. I personally, I don't care that it's blurry. I see an obvious Sasquatch creature here, with cone-shaped head and the cranial ridge right here, eye, nose, mouth, and all this darkness that you see here is just the creature's body, all behind these trees here. And if that's, if this is not a Sasquatch, then tell me what it is. Tell me, does that look like a bear to you? Is it King Kong? A gorilla in Alabama? What is it if it's not a Sasquatch? So I'm gonna say it is a Sasquatch, and it's kind of what I do. I think, do I have one more? I have one more. This is gonna be a short video. I just want to bust this out real quick. This one is not Sasquatch related, but we also get into paranormal stuff a lot. And again, our friend Kathy Westerman used to be a paranormal researcher before she was into Bigfoot at all. So the areas that she researches, she does a lot of thermal imaging, which, if you're familiar with thermal imaging, it picks up someone's heat signal. Thermal imaging is the same as infrared. So it picks up the heat signal of the subject in front of you. And the cool thing about Kathy's videos, which she then breaks down into pictures, because there's hours of footage, there's no one there visible to the eye. Like, there's just nothing there. And then she comes back with the thermal footage. And this one in particular, she has a lot of good stuff, but this is the newest one, so let's just go with that, right? I think this is fairly obvious, whereas you have this woman, and the closer you get, you can see some features there: eye, nose, mouth, right? You got the fairer skinned, almost, well, anyway, it's fairer than her hair. How about that? And then this is all hair, right? And almost looks like some sort of little dress here. See, follow my mouse. See the peaks? That's a collared shirt. And I think right here is a necklace of some kind. Comes down there, and it's round. But seriously, that right there, that's an old-time collared shirt. So we think that this is possibly some girl, like a young girl. And maybe this is maybe her cow. I can see a tail back here, tail right there, and then legs here, there, and then this head here, sort of oblong head. If it's not a cow, I don't know what else it would be. I can almost see an eye here. Yeah, definitely some type of, yeah, I'm just gonna say it's a cow. I think you could speculate a couple other things, but unless you want to say it's like a rhinoceros, I don't think it's a cow. And if she's bent down behind this tree here, or between these two trees, if she were to stand, she would probably be in this area here, which, that would put her comparably, reasonably sized to the cow. That's my point. And I feel like if you really wanted to dig a little bit, you could dig back here, and I could find the face, eye, nose, mouth, beard, hat, Kathy, is this your buddy? I mean, he's not. Maybe the hat's not as big as normal, but it's a very distorted image because it's in the background. But I do believe I see a hat right there, and I think we're gonna leave that alone. There's just a little something that's happening right here that's drawing me into it. Yeah, that guy, but then this dark spot as well. This white, I don't know, something about this area is just drawing my eye, but I can't quite put my finger on it. So I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna say maybe another Hat Man sighting. Something here. Another hat. Right? Long hat with the thing. Eyes, mouth. I tell you what, if these were closer to the camera, I feel you'd certainly have another Hat Man sighting, you know, quality. But I digress. Alright guys, I know it's a 16-minute video, it's not long. I just want to get these dropped, that way we can focus on a couple other projects that's going on without neglecting this channel. So please hop over to our sister channel, Cryptic Input. If you have not already, subscribe, and you're going to find about 15 short stories, none of which have a happy ending. And we're going to be uploading more stories to that. Also, we might have a new project on the horizon, so keep your ears peeled to that. And if I don't post another video, I will see you guys again live sometime in June, but I will announce the date ahead of time. Alright, I appreciate you guys watching. This is J Mac, and I'm out.